Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're having a good morning. This is Nicole Traum from Nicole Traum Yoga, and this is Breathe with me. And today and this week, we're going to be working on intention. So if you're watching, you can drop a comment and say hi. I'm going to send some little invites out today. And if you're watching the replay, you can do #replay. So I'd love to see or know that you're watching as the day goes on. It's always nice to see that. So please do drop a comment, at least throw me some hearts or something on here. So Nicole Traum here. And as I said, we're going to be talking about intention. And intention is a really big key to mindful living. It's something that's important, especially in yoga. I was saying in my previous video that in a lot of my yoga classes, hi Jean, in a lot of my yoga classes, we start by setting an intention. An intention can be something that is your guiding light. It can be something that you're working towards. It can just be a state of mind. But being intentional, I think, is a little maybe easier for us to grasp. Being intentional is allowing ourselves to be more present. And so that's a really big thing that we work towards in mindful living. So as we move today, we're going to start to think about how can we be more mindful? And I mean it in really simple ways, right? Just being able to notice your breath. That seems so easy, right? Because we're all breathing all the time. But are you being intentional? Are you letting yourself feel? Do you notice how deep that breath goes, or where you're feeling that breath, or wherever you first feel that breath? And then other ways, like when we're moving, right? Can you be more intentional in the way that you move? When I teach yoga, especially I teach some chair yoga classes, and I'll say, okay, we're going to walk back into this. So we'll hold on to the chair and I'll say, be intentional, right? It's easy to kind of just drag your feet, right? Or not even think about it. So there's lots of different ways that we can start to be more intentional. And when we do that, we start to notice more things. We start to feel more things. We start to be more present. So we're going to allow ourselves that movement today as we go through, allowing ourselves to really feel and be intentional. So take a comfortable seat here. We're going to sit up nice and tall and lengthen up through your spine. Let your shoulders come out of your back, and even that, just sitting, intentionally sitting tall, making room for yourself to be present. And with your eyes closed, you can just start to notice where you first feel your breath. Notice the place where your breath first meets your nose. That's it. Feel yourself filling up with breath and then emptying out the breath. Good morning. You can say good morning to yourself here in just the way that you allow yourself to have some deep, full breaths in and out. Feeling your upper chest starting to fill up, your upper back. Even feeling that breath move a little bit lower. Good. Let's take another deep breath, just letting yourself be present. Perfect. And then as you come back through center now, we're going to start to move in slow circles. So just moving around and around in your chair, feeling your hips start to release, allowing the back of your waistline to soften, just feeling your legs start to release a little bit more. So just coming in with a little bit of movement, being intentional, moving to feel good, moving to feel your body, even though it might not feel spectacular, right? Maybe you're waking up and going, wow, I am really tight, or wow, I'm really hungover, right? Could be. We had a holiday weekend. All right, so just let yourself notice those things. Change your direction. My squeaky chair this morning. Move in slow circles here. Just feeling those hips releasing. Good. And then as you come on up through center, let's just take our arms out and stretch them back. So inhale as you reach them back behind you, and then exhale, reach them forward and start to stretch your back body and round it. So we'll inhale and open, and then exhale, reach forward and lengthen. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. So just stretching through the front of the chest, and then extending and stretching through your upper back. That's it. Let's do two more. Big inhale, opening the chest. Big exhale as you reach and round. Good. Last one. Good. And then from here, inhale the arms up and bring your left arm underneath and give yourself a little hug and just start to rock side to side. Let yourself feel here. You can even give yourself a little massage. Good. And then we're going to inhale and lift the elbows and exhale as you round, bringing your elbows down towards your knees. So inhale, lifting those elbows up. Exhale, rounding and bringing them down. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. 1 more time. And then coming out, stretching your arms out. We're going to bring that right arm underneath now, wrapping those arms up. Give yourself a little massage here. You can rock side to side. Perfect. Keep breathing here. And then from there, we're going to inhale and lift our elbows and exhale as you bring your elbows down. So when you cross your arms across your midline, it makes your brain work a little bit harder. So sometimes that makes us be a little more intentional. Let's do 3 more rounds like that. Inhaling and exhaling. Your brain is trying to figure out why your right hand is touching your left shoulder and why your left hand is touching your right shoulder. How it's doing that. Good. And then as you come on out, just stretch and lengthen and turn your head now side to side. Perfect. Just feeling yourself in your body, maybe rolling those shoulders back a little bit more. Perfect. And as you come back, you can just start to roll those shoulders, feeling yourself relaxing into your own body. Instead, hug your right knee in, sit up tall, breathe nice and deep, and then maybe draw your nose in towards your knee. That's it. And then we'll switch sides. Left knee comes up. Bring it in as you sit tall. Breathe nice and deep. And then maybe bring your nose in towards your knee. Allowing yourself to just get in the present moment in your body. Good. Let's do a little standing pose now. So we're going to come on up to standing. And you can move your chair off to the side or you can just stand behind your chair. And we're going to come in and do a little lunge here. So step your right leg forward and your left leg back. I moved my camera forward for this one. It's a little too close. That's okay. So front knee is bent, back leg is straight. You can stay here standing nice and tall, or maybe bring your left arm up. Just reaching up, leaning up and over to the right, stretching across. That's it. And then we'll switch sides. So your left leg comes forward, your right leg comes back, bending nice and deep. You can bend and straighten if you'd like. Just a little wake up stretch here. Take your left arm or right arm up, reach it up and over to the left. Big stretch into the side body. Good. 1 more deep breath. And then we'll step back in and make our way back to a down dog. So down dog at your chair is really nice, or at the wall. You can bring your hands to your chair, the wall, the desk, and then just walk yourself back so that your hips come back and just start to stretch out. So your arms are straight, your legs are straight. You can move your hips a little side to side, just letting yourself breathe. That's it. Take another deep breath here. Perfect. Good. And then we'll come all the way back in and make our way back to our seat. So as you come back to your seat, just come back and notice how it feels. It's always nice to bring a little movement in before we turn within. I find that it makes it a little easier to be present, to be intentional, because we're a little more aware. So now as you come in and take your comfortable seat, just start to sit up nice and tall and lean back. So maybe feel that support behind you, whether it's the wall or your seat. Breathing nice and full. Big inhale, big exhale. Opening the chest a little more, emptying out with every exhale. And we're going to start to breathe, just filling up the upper part of the chest. So as you inhale here, start to lengthen and expand the upper chest, the upper back, and then empty it all the way out. Inhaling as you expand. Exhaling as you soften. That's it. And then starting to breathe into your ribs now. So into the front ribs, feeling them expand and soften. Into the sides of your ribs. And into the back of the ribs now. And letting yourself breathe here, just expanding the ribs. And then letting them soften in. One more time. And now see if you can bring that breath all the way down to your belly. And if it doesn't quite make it there, just let the breath work its way there. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling your chest and your ribs, and then maybe part of the belly expanding with the inhale. And then allowing them to soften as you empty back out. The deeper we bring the breath, the more grounded, the more relaxed we feel in our bodies. And that takes practice. It takes intention. It takes allowing yourself to feel that uncomfortableness in the first place. So continue with your breath. Let's do 3 more deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Just noticing wherever your breath is going this morning. Last one. Good. And then just bring your hands in front of your heart. Rub your hands together. Let yourself feel that sensation as you come back to the present moment. Feeling yourself in your body, in your breath. That's it. And then as you come to stillness, just bring your hands apart just a little bit. And maybe you'll feel that energy there. Still tingling. And then bring the hands back together. So we honor this practice. We honor the fact that we can be more intentional in the way that we live, in the way that we move, even in the way that we start our day. So today, as you move through your day, just take a few moments to pause, to feel. Maybe notice what you're eating, smell it, taste it, look around you, notice what things look like. Feel your chair underneath you, feel your breath. All these things, it just works towards being more intentional and feeling more, being able to receive more. So thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Nicole Traum, Nicole Traum Yoga. For your courageousness, I bow to you. Namaste. And I just want to let you know that we have lots of classes going on this week. I've got classes available at NicoleTraumYoga.com, as well as I'm on here every morning at around 7 o'clock in the morning. So if you have any questions or you want to see anything, you can drop that in the comments if there's something you want to work on. And then otherwise, I'm running a special on my website for unlimited yoga. So you'll get unlimited classes for the month for $65. So it's for 30 days, and I hope you can take advantage of that. Thanks again, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.